Hi everybody, we're Martini Garden. Nice to see everyone. We're doing a song called Give a Little Love. It's not hard to learn. When you give a little love, you get some in return. Even when life should take a wrong turn, when you give a little love, you get some in return. Everybody needs somebody. No man's an island on his own. You don't have to be all alone. Be all alone, my friends. Listen to me. When you show a little love, that's what you'll receive. All it takes is one step at a time. The water is wide. I cannot get on, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall roam, my love and I. Oh, love is handsome, and love is bold, but love's a jewel when it is new, but love grows old and catches cold and fades away, my love and I. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again Friday night, 8 o'clock at the Martini Garden Acoustic Cafe Hour. That was a little folk song, and today we have back Moonlight, Gypsy, Caravan with with Laser Plum Bob and Christy Baker, and we're really happy to don't mind me laughing. Here at the Madhouse, they're always making comments. It makes me laugh, but that's okay. And we're really excited to have them back because we're going to be having them the whole show. We're going to find out more about them, and we're going to listen to their music because they're here back by popular demand. And I have a little CD to show you that they actually have bought and they're working on. And I also wanted to mention Martini Garden. We're playing at Kapler's with them tomorrow night in Patchogue, and it's an acoustic show. And then Sunday, Martini Garden's out in the Hampton Bays playing at St. Rosalie's Church Music Festival. So we'll be right back on the couch to meet them.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy from the Harrison Law Group. You know, soft tissue injury, that's no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. Don't waste valuable time going to firms who don't get it and can't do it. Call 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Huntington Toyota, the experience of a lifetime. Don't take our word for it.
The experience for me at Huntington Toyota made me feel very comfortable.
Their professionalism, their honesty, and their integrity. I've bought at least 9 or 10 cars here at Huntington Toyota. They give me the best price around.
It never was about high pressure. It never was about them. It was always about us.
Today's cars are very similar, but Huntington Toyota is very different.
Huntington Toyota, where it's all about you.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's that big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds. Released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet Babylandia.
You go, play with us on the bus.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Welcome back to the Martini Garden Acoustic Cafe Hour here on Fridays at 8 o'clock. I have my co-host here today, Chastity. And we have Moonlight, Gypsy, Caravan. And here's her CD. But she says she's working on another CD with Laser Plum Bob, who is plays the fiddle, actually. So we're going to turn it over to them and just ask them some questions that the first show, we didn't really get to know them that well because it was the first show. We were getting out the nooks and crannies and kinks and stuff. So this time we're a little more prepared. So the first question I will ask you is how long have you been playing music? Your whole life, writing music?
Since I was a teenager, I guess.
Teenager?
Yeah.
Was it the guitar
so
your
that
first
was
instrument?
just yesterday.
I always wanted to play the guitar since I was like 12 or 13. So, but then I took a 20-year break when I had my kids.
Okay.
And then I got back into it when I was older, and then I started writing more songs, and just got into that, and that was
nice.
Good, and I like that.
That's great. How many children do you have?
I have 3 girls.
3 girls? Oh,
Yes.
that's sweet. Do they play? Do they sing? Anything?
They're not interested.
No,
Really?
huh?
Well, one of them does some of the keyboard stuff.
Yeah.
Which is that? Is that Bree or Jasmine doing the keyboard?
Jasmine does keyboard.
But,
How old are they?
One's 30, and one's 24, and one's just 20.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Very cool.
Shout out to the kids.
Love ya.
That's great. And what are your influences? What did you listen to?
Me?
Yes. So
well,
then I'll move over.
Yeah.
We'll give you, here we go. So we can tell.
Okay.
So I can see you.
I always liked, it's like a Bob Dylan. I love Bob Dylan, and then I like Bruce Springsteen, and and I like the stories that they told, like the stories for the songs, and after the Led Zeppelin phase, of course.
Right.
And the Rolling Stones and all the rock. And I like every kind of music, though. I like Appalachian music too, and we were learning in operetta too. We were learning all kinds of from Solomon's song.
Well, not a whole operetta.
No,
it's
the songs.
Most of the bars have problems with that, but 1 or 2 outtakes.
Very cool. I sang some opera, Mozart.
We're going to take a quick break for a moment, and we'll be right back.
Eva, one of our 4 million owners, has her cat insured with Folksam. This one is for you.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door.
Visit folksam.se and tell us what makes your heart beat faster.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy from the Harrison Law Group. Soft tissue injury, that's no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. Don't waste valuable time going to firms who don't get it and can't do it. Call 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Hi, welcome back. Sorry about that. The crew thought there was a problem with the color because Christine and I were coming through in black and white tonight, but that's coincidentally how we showed up today.
But bump.
So sorry for that moment, and we are back.
It's a new phase.
So hopefully you heard what she said. But in case you didn't, we were discussing she has 3 girls. And we also were discussing your influences musically,
right?
Which was Bob Dylan,
right?
You went through a Led Zeppelin stage, Bruce Springsteen,
right?
Appalachian. And we were talking about music, though, that you're starting to work on that is operetta type.
Oh yeah, well we just were interested. We, we're doing the Gypsy thing, and then we were getting into like Kurt Weill and a lot of Lamia. The old
Eastern European flavored
and,
things.
I
don't know where that came in. Did you find it? Did I find that? I came in. I don't know. I didn't bump into it myself. And somebody says, "Look at this. You sent it to me." I don't know if somebody sent it to you.
Well, Cindy Lochner had done a
3-penny opera.
The 3-penny opera, and I was watching, so I was learning, some of those songs. So they were fun. So that was something totally different. And when you sing them, people kind of.
Are we going to hear one of those today?
Are we going to hear that?
Hear one of those?
No. No, we have original songs today.
Tease. You're a tease.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're gonna actually, I think we agreed for some reason or other. For something we were going to say, we're going to do the Solomon song at Kapler's tomorrow night.
Oh, good.
We haven't done it since we did it at Kapler's. Oh, 6 months ago.
Okay.
Like that. So we're bringing it back.
That's pretty cool. Which
With a
is,
vengeance.
we're gonna Martini Garden is gonna be there as well as you guys.
Moonlight Gypsy Caravan.
That should be fun. Moonlight Gypsy Caravan.
It'll probably wake them up.
What?
It'll wake them up a little bit. Both of us,
neat.
actually. Yes.
Well, I had done this CD was my original songs, and it was like Moonlight Gypsy was the, you know, being a gypsy and wandering around at night and playing music, and that was like, you know, I wrote that song, and then, you know, the others, and then I like a lot of other songs, and then I had met Bob, and now we have more to work on, so we're going to start.
That's fun. How often do you
recording
get
ours.
together?
Like once a week, you know, to practice. Yeah.
Practice once a week.
That's
And,
excellent.
Yeah, that's nice.
Gig two or three times
Yeah,
a weekend.
yeah.
No, we try to keep it
Not
to
like a
once a
gig.
weekend on
Yeah.
average, but we can't keep it down that low.
Well, it's the summer.
Yeah, well,
You got to get out and enjoy the weather while you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Too many opportunities.
And yeah, it's fun to be able to do the original songs. So
Yeah, a lot more places are
like
letting
you,
us
yeah,
do that, which is nice.
yeah. I used to go to like the Folk Music Society to do them, but you know, the more people get to know your songs, then they don't mind them so much.
Well, I think they get
the originals.
I like them.
Yeah.
And I told you earlier, my mom liked you as well. She was watching. She's probably watching tonight.
Aw. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Kitty.
Yes.
Actually, that first show has the most plays. It's up to, I think, 230.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know.
interesting.
Yes.
What?
Of course, the parking was easier.
Yes.
That was a torrential downpour that night.
That was.
Yes, it was much easier getting here tonight.
Beautiful day today.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we were over there, like down the
Everybody
block,
was-
for about, well, in one way or another, down the block,
That
for
night.
about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
This side of down the block, that side of down the block, trying to figure out. We've never been here before. It took us about 45 minutes to get from that end of the block to this end of the block.
Same thing happened to us.
We only found out today that it really was like one block.
Yeah.
We
And it
finally
was
went that way. Oh, look at that.
filled
We're right
with
there.
water.
I have to appreciate. Thank you also for posting my video on your
Oh,
wall.
our pleasure. That's a
I
great
was
video.
making like a videos because you know.
I was hoping it was okay, but I figured.
Oh
you
yeah,
posted it.
definitely. You know, because I was going to make videos for all of them because that's a good way to like get people to listen to them.
Yeah, they like
you
to
know,
see
so,
things.
yeah.
Humans like to watch.
Right.
Christy does a lot of art. I'm not sure what you call it because it's modern media of various sorts.
Really?
Yeah,
It's an old-fashioned sensibility. And the realistic, very pleasant thing. It's just, it's not oil paint. I know that, and it's probably not pastel.
Well, it's computer graphics.
Right, something like that.
That's neat. What do you use? What software?
Corel.
Oh, Corel.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
used that before.
Yeah.
That's
Crayola? That's what I'm...
That's a good one, Chad.
Crayola
Killing me
.1,
with these
yeah.
strokes today. It's great.
No, I
the
couldn't
black
do
and
that.
white.
That's where I live. Colored pencils and Crayola crayons. That's it.
Those are good sometimes too, though.
Well, I couldn't believe that. Like I did the art, and then I couldn't. Then I got into the music, you know, and I was really surprised that I got so, involved in the music because, I really had considered myself an artist first. So.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, music is an art too, right?
Yeah, and it kind of like took over my life. Yeah, right. It is. It's
probably. I'm guessing
the creative thing.
Could be wrong. Same part of the brain.
I would think so.
Maybe.
Yeah, the creative. You want to get it out.
What kind of art do you make?
Oh,
landscapes, people.
I was like designing T-shirts and stuff. Stuff like that.
Oh wow.
And
kind of a vague fantasy theme.
Oh yeah.
Fantasy people.
I have a lot of mermaids.
Ah,
that's awesome.
And I actually sold a lot of mermaids. Mermaids have been very good to me.
Yeah.
If they were only real.
Yeah, I know, right?
And
that would be nice.
I'm like,
but
come on.
And I had written some songs about mermaids, but Bob doesn't really like them to sing about them. So.
No, that's hard.
I have to man up my songs.
I'm a
to get out of the
partner.
fantasy range.
I'm willing to work with anything. But some things take more work than others. And mermaids are difficult.
I'm working on them. Because there's pirates, too, and pirates are...
Oh, that's cool.
Pirates are more manly.
That's good. Yeah, right, right.
We're trying to get them. We're trying to get the mermaid out of the pirate. See if we can separate those.
Because I wrote a lot of, girl songs.
You can write a song about a pirate who meets a mermaid.
Yeah, well,
what man doesn't want to meet a mermaid?
Yeah.
Oh no,
especially a pirate.
Yeah, of course.
On a boat.
No, it's
that could be kind of cool.
It's just.
I think it's going to take more than the three of us here to talk
Convince
them
him.
into this. It's not looking good. I'm sorry.
Well,
I have a lot more, but I just
there
was
was
a
an era,
nice song.
and maybe there still is, or maybe it'll come back again, like the '60s or the '50s or the '40s and the '30s, when more people. We keep bumping into this. Maybe it's me, just bumping into how come some of those old songs are just so good. Some of them just. You just can't imagine anybody being able to write a song like that today. There's some good stuff going around now, and of course, you know how they say, well, we're just getting all the good ones, all the bad ones disappeared. We don't hear the bad ones from the 30s anymore. It's all the good ones.
Though.
But one of the things I noticed was that a lot of stuff, almost everything, there's hardly anything that was really written just by one person. Some exceptions. I'm thinking maybe Fats Waller really put a lot of both parts, the words and the music together.
Right.
But very often you had a guy who was very instrumental and very musical and didn't touch the words. And then you had a guy who was like a poet and he just did nothing but write words all the time. And these people would get together, sometimes even like two writers, or two musicians and a writer, or two writers and a musician. And it was always a team. That's why you look at the American Songbook and you see all these somebody, somebody, even the Beatles, right? It's always Lennon and McCartney, Lennon and McCartney, Lennon, McCartney, and Harrison.
So he helps me.
That's the point. Yes,
With my lyrics.
The short way around the long story.
The mermaids.
No, the mermaids are on the list. We just got to
be creative and change it.
We got to make sure those mermaids really kick some butt somewhere along the line.
And just who are your musical influences?
Oh well, let's see. I remember at some early point hearing my mom play this Beethoven thing on the piano. I think it's like the only thing she knew how to play. But and I started like trying to play the percussion section to go with it. And apparently sometime later I was born. So
I'm like, what?
So after that, it was like tin cans and things, Beatles songs, walking around the schoolyard with, I don't know why. I thought everybody would walk around the schoolyard singing Beatles songs, in like second and third grade.
Right.
How could you not?
Right.
But, it seems it's just a few of us who fell into that.
I guess so. Huh?
Fourth grade, they gave everybody a tonette in the public school system in Elmont Valley Stream area.
Yes.
I don't know if it went out here. This was like mid-'60s, early '60s. Everybody got one of those little plastic recorders. To learn how to play
yes, a recorder.
They still give them out.
That's a wonderful thing. I personally...
Jake had the recorder.
That's nice. I don't remember that happening upstate. I was living upstate for a long time, so... I don't remember they still do it down here in Long Island. That's why there's so much music here. It's all the tonettes. They did it. Did you get the tonettes?
Is that another name for it?
That's what they call them then.
I guess that's why I didn't know what he meant at first.
It looks just like a recorder.
I figured it was the recorder he was talking about.
They were all the same. They were all black in the same key, and we learned like the same 6 or 7 songs that we learned.
Yeah.
And at the end of the year, they said, if you're interested, you can get lessons in some other instrument, like for 5th grade, I think.
Yeah.
And they had this little mimeographed slip with the purple letters on it with these little lines.
Ditto.
All these things, and there was, trombone and drums and guitars and saxophones and piano and violin and all this stuff, right? I go, wow, look at all that. And I checked saxophone, and I went home.
Nice.
And my mom scratched out saxophone and checked violin and sent me back.
Funny.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but
yeah, right.
So you were like,
but he's still playing.
Saxophone.
No, she told me when I wasn't that dumb. I knew she did it.
I'm teasing.
I asked her, and she said, "We have a violin, and we don't have a saxophone."
Oh, okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and there were it was a child-sized violin that she'd gotten from her dad. I guess he had a bunch of instruments. He didn't play them when I knew him. But he had a bunch of good stuff. He had a banjolin, like a mandolin banjo,
Wow.
which I think you can. And actually, you have one in your family. They must have been going around that year or
Neat.
something.
I like that
when
sound.
our grandparents were of the age where
Yes.
they would all fall for that.
Yeah.
I never heard him play it, and it disappeared. One of my cousins got it
Oh.
before I. Oh, wait, what happened? It's gone. Okay,
Oh.
who knows?
It's gone into the stratosphere somewhere.
Mom said if I learned violin, I could probably learn anything. So, and you could learn saxophone later, she said. So I said, oh, okay, Mom.
Did you ever learn sax?
I eventually, when I was in my mid-20s, picked up a saxophone at one of these, it was a music school flea market.
Okay.
Right? So this music school had a bunch of used instruments to sell, and I got a saxophone that barely worked. And I put Band-Aids on the pads
Okay.
to make it work better. And then somebody said, you know, yeah, it sort of worked, but I paid $7,500 for it. I paid another $50 to get half of it fixed, because you can fix it, one half of it, which helped. I picked the worst half, get that fixed. And then I learned 2 or 3 songs. I wanted to learn my favorite things, like John Coltrane plays. You know that one?
I think I might be.
Da 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 da.
Oh yeah, it's from Sound of Music.
Da da da.
Yes.
He's the crazy jazz sax player who made that really
jazz. We're supposed to learn
really hot
jazz songs also.
I love that
We're
song.
learning that.
I had to do that. And Lullaby in Birdland. But by
Did
then,
you say Birdland?
Lullaby in Birdland, whisper low. So I was in the orchestra. I learned classical music. I played violin for a long time until I realized that I wasn't getting any friends, especially girlfriends, from playing in the orchestra. So it was a lot of work. I took lessons and all this. But by high school, I'd given up on that and trying to find something more popular to play. So I started playing harmonica because my dad had a couple of harmonicas.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
Learned those a little bit, and a year later I realized you can't sing and play harmonica at the same time. So
right.
What are you going to do?
True.
So I started learning guitar at that point.
So you play guitar also?
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll
I don't
have
often.
time to play
in
something
fact,
later.
after many, many years, I was playing guitar a lot. I played bass for a number of years. I played in punk bands mostly, or garage bands, and lots of folk music. My fiddle playing kept coming back. Play a little fiddle, but really have more fun with guitar and things. But eventually, just so many guitar players and so many people saying, "Oh, you play fiddle? Can't you play?" You know. So I finally fell for it. Okay, I'm going to really get into fiddle. And fiddle, well, I was living upstate. I went to school up in Ithaca, and it was like living in a postcard. And it was so beautiful, and I just could not pull myself away from the place. So I graduated, told myself, well, you know, I will move and get a job, but first let's see if I can get a job here. So I did, and I lived in Ithaca until the recession, until 08, 09, when all my day job stuff disappeared entirely, and I couldn't get it back after 30 years of doing it.
What is your day job?
I'm a computer circuit designer.
Oh, very nice. Wow.
Yeah, it's fun. You can't complain. It's a lot of work, and there isn't a lot of work in certain neighborhoods doing that anymore. It's very few places that you can actually do it. Long Island is one of them.
Really?
Sort of. It's nothing like it used to be, I'm told. I should have been down here back then. I would have made a lot of money. Now, I'm just a poor guy from upstate. Playing music doesn't help either.
I know. But there's always that chance. You never know.
No, we're not in it for the big break.
No,
we're just
we're
in it
just
because it's a real.
Nobody is. It's a passion. It's a life.
Yeah, I had met him because I asked him to play the fiddle with me because I always enjoyed, fiddle, and because my first band we had the Swamp Mamas. Hi, Swamp Mamas. We're 5 women, and we played. Yeah.
That's
it was
nice.
fun.
That's
it was
great.
a fun band. I think I played banjo part. It was like kind of bluegrass and stuff. And Barbara would play the fiddle, and that was fun. And so I always remember that. And then, I saw we did a Gypsy thing because I was trying to think of a, something to go with. So so Bob helped. Was good with that, and then we were having fun, so we just kept doing it. So
that's excellent. I can't wait to hear you. So I think
we should get to
what
the
we're going to do
music.
is take a quick break,
okay.
and then we're going to get you set up there so we can listen to all your good music.
Start sharing some
Sounds
martinis.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to share some toast. So we'll be right back.
I think this is a good time to tell you. You're doing okay, Mom. I can call you Mom, right? I know we haven't known each other very long, but you seem like a real keeper. You're not perfect. There was that strained carrots incident, but you're trying. You pick up my bottle every time I toss it out of my stroller. That's high comedy to an 8-month-old. You hum the Barber of Seville when you wash my hair. So cool. And your rub-downs are out of this world. Anyway, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. You know, right? How much I love you? You're doing okay, Mom.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Huntington Toyota, the experience of a lifetime. Don't take our word for it.
The experience for me at Huntington Toyota made me feel very comfortable.
Their professionalism, their honesty, and their integrity. I've bought at least 9 to 10 cars here at Huntington Toyota. They give me the best price around.
It never was about high pressure. It never was about them. It was always about us.
Today's cars are very similar, but Huntington Toyota is very different.
Huntington Toyota, where it's all about you.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Welcome back. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're going to hear their first song called Sagittarius and Scorpio.
was dimly lit, candlelight flickering, the smell of sandalwood, bead curtains tinkling. The gypsy lady waved the smoky smell around and bid the young couple to sit down. Come, get your future told. Come see what my crystal ball unfolds. She read their cards and did their numerology. Then she moved on to astrology. On the lacy tablecloth she laid out her magic cards. Looked through the skylight as if to read the stars. She shook her head so slow. The lovers are reversed in your tarot. Sagittarius and Scorpio. Water and fire just don't go. Oh no. She waved her hand and made a magic sign, chanting incantations to the other side, asking them to remove the curse, sing in harmony with the universe. The fringe on her jaw brushed against her hair as she dramatically waved into the air. Your spirit guides have led you here for my help in the celestial sphere. Join their hands and dance around them, chanting love spells that sounded out. Jauntily she shimmied and twirled, seeking a connection to the mystical world. Stirring in a copper kettle, lavender and rose petals for a charm to wear on their hearts. Should they ever tear the star-crossed lovers, didn't seem disturbed. They were too entwined to heed her words, astrologically undeterred. Only the wind remembers all they heard. She joined their hands and danced around them, chanting love spells that sounded out. Jauntily she shimmied and twirled, seeking a connection to the mystical world. She joined their hands and danced around them, chanting love spells that sounded out. Jauntily she shimmied and twirled, seeking a connection to the mystical world. Get your future told. Come see what my crystal ball unfolds.
Excellent.
Kristen wrote that, and I thought she wrote it not me. She wrote it.
I was feedback.
Oh, isn't that funny?
My daughter Monique helped me write that because she had all insight to.
They were, aw, and there are no coincidences, right?
My sister is a Scorpio, but we never got along like that, so.
The next song is about being out in the stardust and
whatever. The Stardust Mayhem. The Stardust Mayhem is calling me back out again into the night, around the bend. Dreams linger in the sky, spiral down into our eyes. This is no time for lullaby. Slingshot around the dusky setting sun. We'll kick up some debris before we're done. Sprinkle a little, sprinkle a ton. Stardust mayhem for everyone has begun. Your soul dances through my aura, changes hue to a deep misty violet blue. I'm ready for the game, mischievous masquerade. My dues have already been paid. Oh yes they have. If I could have just one wish to follow the glow, your fingertips into where the music drifts, and it sends me the stardust mayhem is calling me back out again into the night, around the bend. Sprinkle a little, sprinkle a ton. Stardust mayhem for everyone has begun. Stardust is falling down, causing romance all over the ground. Twinkle, little star, causing mayhem from where
I really like that song.
That's the one
And that's on here, right? Also?
Yes,
It is.
that one's from the big, yeah. That's on my
Where can they get this show if somebody wants to know?
Search for Moonlight Gypsy on Facebook, I would say. First, search for Moonlight Gypsy on Facebook.
Yeah, if you Google Moonlight Gypsy Christy Baker.
And
I
then
have a
this is-
Tumblr website. It's
But this is available to purchase, I guess? Good.
Yeah. It's
really like that one.
moonlightgypsy.tumblr.com.
Okay.
Or come to Kapler's tomorrow night. We'll bring a few spares.
There you go.
This
Show
next-
me a martini.
Next song here wouldn't be on there, being this is for the second CD.
Okay.
This is Sweeping the Island right now. This was written for the big snowstorm at Valentine's Day.
We wrote it for a Valentine's Day song.
Right.
And then there was a big snowstorm, so we really didn't get to play it till St. Patty's Day. But that was.
Oh well.
So we got a lot of extra practice anyway.
Kicking around for a million years, smiled some, shed some tears. Didn't know what for I was wishing.
Been long and a bumpy ride. There find you by my side. Gathered up some time for reminiscing.
Well, we didn't meet in our younger days, but I feel I've known you anyways. Last piece of the puzzle that was missing.
Oh, you finished the lyrics to my song. Join right in, play it along. Here we are, still dancing and singing.
We're a perfectly matched, mismatched set. Better than this, it doesn't get. We'll agree to disagree until the end. Even when you don't see it that way, you'll always listen to what I say. You might swing it together on the front porch, friend. You're the lemonade at my picnic lunch. I'm puckering my lips for your sweet touch as the sun pours from above.
Like a whipped cream on a pumpkin pie, like a nice cold stout when I'm hot and dry. Smoky pickled herring on a smorgasbord of love.
You're the brightest star in my night sky. You can tell by the twinkle in my eye and the thumping of my heart.
Like a favorite riff stuck in my head, like the best novel I ever read. You're with me in my dreams.
It's so nice to be swinging, relaxing in the evening, just being under the canopy. We're a perfectly matched, mismatched set. Better than this, it doesn't get. We'll agree, disagree until the end. Even when you don't see it that way, you'll always listen to what I say. Goodbye. Swing together on the front porch, friend. Swinging together on the front porch, friend. Swinging together until the end.
I love that one. It's very cute.
You gotta get the second CD.
I could see the whole visual.
I like that one. Christine, you like my front porch friend. We're going to be old
Yes.
and swinging. We'll be old and swinging. On the porch, I mean.
Yes.
Not,
Yes.
not like,
That's
sorry.
That's the album
I take
cover
that
of
back.
that album that Christy Baker has, right now available. They're going to be working on the second one. That's what she has now.
This is the second one. This last tune kind of definitely said, yeah, we got to do the second one now.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
Anyhow, of course, takes time and more time.
Time and time.
Speaking of time, here's one of the first ones that had to go on the second CD, as far as I recall. You're not going to find this one. It's like the oldest one that's not on the CD, Falling from a Star.
Oh, yes.
Yeah? You got down there?
Yeah.
My goodness, we're on number 4 already. Here we go. We jumbled up the list just for you guys.
Thanks. Yeah, as we're walking.
Because it's a madhouse.
It's like, yeah, right, exactly.
It's the madhouse.
Making it mad.
Par for the course.
Okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
That was excellent. We're gonna fade out with them, and we just wanted to say thank you for coming.
Play, play, play.
And thank you for coming, everybody. Make sure if you can, come to Kapler's tomorrow night. See them and Martini Garden. We need sponsors. They can't hear us.
Are you not on?
Yeah, we need sponsors. So if you can sponsor our show, I can do little mini commercials like I did for Act 1. Who sponsored our show today. So email me, inbox us, like us on Facebook. This is Moonlight Gypsy Caravan.
Keep us on television. Sponsor our show.
Time
Keep
flies
us on
when you have
TV.
fun.